7 times the game's been tied. There have been 17 lead changes. But the key numbers, a 19-6 run to close out the second quarter. And the Boston Celtics, a win away from moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals, lead the Sixers 61-52. Welcome, everybody, to the American Express Halftime Report. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq, Kenny, and Charles. Entertaining first half of basketball.
Very. You want to talk about these teammates?
Yeah, I'll talk about the American Express teammates. I'll talk about Jason Tatum missing one shot, which is what Aaron Baines also missed, and Jaylen Brown. And
want me to tell you why, Ernie?
Yeah, I want you to tell me why.
Because Brad Stevens said, if y'all gonna play these guys out here, T.J. McConnell and J.J. Redick, I'm gonna post Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown all night long. That's why Baines got his 3 or 4 wide open shots, because the Sixers have to double. They have a game plan. We're going to attack Redick. We're going to attack McConnell, because they cannot guard our guys in the post. Great game plan by the Lakers. Oh, excuse me.
The Lakers.
Celtics.
By the Celtics. That's the first time the Lakers have been mentioned in about 4 months on this show.
Trust me, it was an oversight. I was wrong.
He misspoke. All right.
Yes.
By the way,
Magic Johnson rolling it over his grave.
So this is our last night here in the studio before we take the show on the road for the Western Conference Finals. Anything special planned in your last run?
Let me try.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go and do show the plays because it's really great. But I'm also going to show you how I get into the screen.
Oh, because America
everybody's always asking.
How does it happen?
Kenny, as a magician, you can never show your trick. Don't do that.
It's not a trick.
It is a trick.
People are still going to be wondering.
Kenny, don't do it.
It's just technology.
Kenny,
Okay.
Kenny, don't do
Shaq,
it.
I don't know, Shaq. All right, I'll think about it.
Careful.
But
Kenny,
the whole
I'm
world is asking.
Kenny,
President Turner asked me to show.
No, don't do it.
Okay, well, anyway, here's the
Hey, who's the president of Turner anyway?
Oh, David Levy.
Oh, I just call him boss.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let that go. Yeah. There's a lot of jokes in that. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
But the one thing that you have to do in playoff basketball is go through the contact. You see the contact by McConnell. You see the contact Tatum here. Freeze it here. This time right here, he goes to the rim, but he goes softly to the rim, and all of a sudden, as he goes in, as we let the play run, he doesn't extend out and go through the contact. Baines gets it. Again, Marcus Smart, go through the contact. And Morris, again, freeze it here. There's contact there that you didn't embrace. You take the shot, tough shot. You got defense around you. You miss it, and they're off to the races. On the other end, you see Embiid. He's fighting, freeze it. He's fighting for position, gets upset, goes on the other side. He gives up on the play, not realizing that he's going to get it back and just stop pouting. So he hits the ball, and now he's going through the contact, and he scores over the basketball. Over the Celtics. But we have it here, and we have, again, Jason Tatum here. In America, I will expose how I go in the screen. Wait, I'm going to let you know, seriously. I'm going to go in.
It helps if you're not wearing socks.
I got to put my coat in. Hold on.
Oh, jeez. Are you looking at this, Charles? Look.
I am.
All right. Whoa. That looks almost painful.
Now, you see how I get here? It's easy, baby. But here's the moment of truth. So you got the rock, and you're going to see the contact coming. Am I going to back out of the contact and go and start the play, or I'm going to go and embrace the contact and go through it? As we run the play and get me out of here, you see he goes through the contact, and oh, this electrical shock is going through me. I got to get home.
I tell you what, boy,
Man.
It would make my night one day if he got locked in there and couldn't get out.
I'm telling you, man. See, Shaq.
You're right.
You got to go through the electricity sometime. This is just one of the
props from back
one
there.
of the devices.
One of the neuron mitrons.
This is a neuron, right? How'd you know it was a neurometer?
Come on, bro. You know I know all that stuff.
You got 18 doctorates.
Boston has 61 first-half points. They're high in the first half for these playoffs. Philadelphia had much success scoring in the paint early on, not as much success in the second quarter.
I thought they were going to come out like gangbusters and, you know, at least have a 15, 20-point lead. But you and Chuck may be right. You know, Philly's not giving up. They're not quitting. They're getting a lot of points in the paint. That's what you want to do on the road. You don't want to rely on your three-point shoot all the time. Now, I know a lot of teams play like Golden State, but a lot of teams are not Golden State. If you can go in somebody's house and get a lot of points in the paint and keep the game close, that's exactly what you want. You know, they let it get away there, you know, right before the half. But if they can continue to do this and, you know, get points in the paint, right, because they're playing well. Saric 10, Embiid 12, Ben Simmons 10. They're playing well. You know,
yeah, they're shooting 55%.
They just have to, you know, limit those Celtic runs. But they're definitely not playing scared. They definitely come to play tonight, Chuck.
Yeah, they're playing very well. But I just like the way Brad Stevens is attacking them. He says, you're going to play these little guys. We're going to make them play. That's why Boston's shooting a great percentage also. But the thing is, Philadelphia's a team that's under pressure. You know, you get down in the last 3 to 4 minutes, you're like, uh-oh.
We got to make smart decisions.
We got to make smart decisions, and they have not shown they can make smart decisions with the game on the line.
13 times a team down 3-0 has forced a game 6. That's what Philadelphia is trying to do. How the Jet
I am
gets on the
Kazam.
screen. Yes, I knew there would be some
Can't
kind of
believe you gave up the
crossover.
secret, Kenny.
I mean, they don't know the code, though. People